Hi, walk through this beautiful 1920s bungalow with me located on White Oak Drive in Houston, Texas in the historic Heights. My name's Mariam Hejazi. I've been helping people buy and sell residential real estate for over 12 years and I've been loving Houston since 1987. Let's get into it. Here's a shot of White Oak Boulevard. White Oak Boulevard feeds almost directly into downtown and pops you out really close to all of the good parts of the Heights. And it's also a really great little street to live on. So White Oak runs parallel to the bayou, and that is downtown, which we'll see in a minute. We have nice sidewalks, and this portion of White Oak was actually built up because in 1920, the engineers actually really knew what they were doing. And even though that the bayou is right there, this beauty has never flooded. So we are gonna step up. It's kind of like bulkheaded. You can see the elevation change, and it's like this all up and down White Oak. And we even have these cool stairs that are cut into the driveway. It has a pretty narrow driveway because remember in 1920 cars were way smaller. So we have this cute little fence and this nice raised yard. It does need some work. This house right now is priced at about $475,000. Again, built in 1920. And we are not hiding anything on this old house. It's old and she needs some work. I love the side yard here. She's pink and stucco, which is actually kind of rare for the Heights. There's not a lot of stucco houses that kind of like are these original houses. We come up here to our cute little porch where we could sip some tea or some martinis at night. I love the porch. I'd love to see this haint blue, which is very traditional for southern porches. The blue color is said to keep away evil spirits. Now, you can't, here, let's get a shot of so that is downtown. We'll go in and be able to see more, but that's downtown. Look how flippin' cute this is. All right. All right, so quarter sawn floors. What does that mean? See how pretty these floors are and see how close the grain is. And it kind of has this like tiger effect here. It looks a little bit like tiger stripes. These are quarter sawn, and quarter sawn is the way these boards were sawed out of the tree, and you got less product yield from quarter sawing, but you got a much prettier product. Look how gorgeous these tiger marks are here. I personally have quarter sawn floors in my own home and I adore them. So, living room, right now we're in the formal dining. Let's take a look. So this is a functioning wood burning fireplace. It does need some work because it's old. We're not hiding anything again. Nice wavy glass. Let's see if I can get a little bit of that for you. Great, beautiful wavy glass, which tells us that it is very old or original. Look how tall these ceilings are, which is great for a house of this age. Beautiful, tall wooden baseboards. And look, you can see downtown from your front living room. Beautiful brick on the fireplace. Now this door goes into one of the bedrooms. I'm going to tell you about the layout in just a little bit. This is going to be your formal dining. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that wavy glass. You see that wave? That's how we know that it's really old. And then a beautiful built-in window seat where you can store. There's a big old plant there. And these are the weighted, these are the original locking mechanisms, and this one needs to be rehung, but this is done with string and weights. This one is still intact, but it has been painted shut, which it can be restored by a talented window person. Again, I'm so obsessed with these floors. So here are the bedrooms. Bedroom 1, which actually opens back into the living room. But for this house, I think you should live in it with this closed all the time, so you could have this whole living space as true living space. So I would probably close this door at some point. And what really sets this house apart from other houses built in the similar time window, hold on, I gotta get you that wavy glass again. Oh, I love it. I don't know if it comes out through the video. But we have a great closet. Now this would have been originally porch that was taken in, and it's currently really set up as storage or a closet. I would actually probably give this back to the front porch, and I would leave this portion from this column, I would give that as closet space. So I would take in a little bit more front porch space. I can't believe that a house this age has a closet like that, which it wouldn't originally have. That was done, I don't know, several decades ago. We have these beautiful glass doorknobs. Love that. We've got an original size closet. This is what closets used to be. Those of you who live in an area that has old houses, you know that people just didn't have the same amount of stuff that we do today. This is bedroom 2. It needs a little bit of work as well. It's got its own original size closet as well. But a good size for an office or a nursery or a child's room. And should you need a third bedroom, I would push out that way and add a bedroom here. There's no parking structure on this house, so I would add one right here. And then we head to the only bathroom. Unfortunately, this is the only bathroom. That's okay. But it's still a great size, and you can do all kinds of magical things with that square footage. Now here, this space versus this space, this is lost, wasted square footage that I would recapture. So I would probably allow entrances to the bedroom here through this door, but I would close this portion off and I would turn this into a pantry. So I would wall off and turn this into a walk-in pantry here. And again, for this age of house, this is a great size kitchen. And again, look at the tall ceilings. It has room for an island. You'd need a smaller fridge, I think. Now, this has laundry inside, yay, but it is in the kitchen. It needs to be reworked slightly, but I think that for a cost perspective, it would need to stay here. And then, all right, so our little patio, and again, this beautiful pink color. I love it, love it, love it. Look how quality the eaves still are. It's in such good shape. I mean, again, it does need some work. Like, this deck really does need to be redone. But what we can't recreate in a house is location and size. And this has a great size lot, a great size house. And again, you can add a bedroom here, or you can bump out the kitchen here. You have a ton of space in the back to add on as needed during your ownership. And I would put my parking structure here, and I'd probably put a fire pit around here. I would trail some roses and some jasmine right here. But otherwise, it's a really, really, really flippin' adorable little pink house in Houston, Texas. Let's take just one more walk through. I hope you love this little pink house just as much as I do. And if you think that this may be a good fit for you, reach out via email or phone call and I can schedule a private tour for you as long as it's still on the market. This is October of 2025. Hopefully it will sell soon. And until next time, my name's Mariam Hejazi. I've been helping people buy and sell residential real estate for over 12 years, and I've been loving Houston since 1987. I shall see you on the next one. Bye.